I looked at the mission vision of the institution, very much in support of students, student success, academic success, research, and community engagement, and providing service back to the community. And that's very much what my own values and core values are. And so as I looked at the institution even closer, many of the opportunities, or I call them opportunities, maybe the challenges that the university has, I've been there, done that, and I think I can bring those skills to the campus. So I think it's an exciting time to be here at CSU. I've been in higher administration 12 years as dean and provost, 18 years starting with department chair, and 31 years. I've been through the ranks. I've been a faculty member, and also worked with external communities, business leaders, legislators, and so forth. And so I think I bring a set of skills, and I'm ready professionally. I'm ready to go to that next level. I have personal goals like anybody else, and so I think when I looked at CSU, I thought it was a good fit for my skill set, and I hope CSU thinks I'm a good fit for them. Well, there are three challenges. I don't know if we have time to talk about all three. I think one of the challenges is to look at the student college readiness and to address what can be done to help with the student readiness, college readiness, and what can be done to help retain those students. That's one challenge. The second challenge are resources. I know that the community has provided a lot of resources, but a lot of time that's one-time money. And so how can there's ways to grow enrollment, and then you have some base money to give back to the academic programs and scholarships. And I think probably the third challenge is how do we get the reputation of the university to the next level? In other words, in the state of Georgia, CSU is classified as a state institution. And my vision is how can CSU get to that best comprehensive master's institution with selected doctoral programs in the region. And I think CSU has that potential, but it's going to take time, and people have to be on board with that. That's a good question.
That's a good question.
Some of the metrics are measurable, others are not. I think the first year, do I have buy-in from the campus community, both internally and externally? Are people on board with my leadership style? Because if you can get that, then the other issues can be eventually solved. And so I hope that first year I've built that trust up with both faculty, staff, students, external business leaders, trustees, and the chancellor. So I hope that happens the first year. I was actually, when I was Dean of Education at UT Brownsville, I worked with getting grants, Gear Up grants from U.S. Department of Education, and working with the superintendents and many of the people in the school districts, starting with 8th grade and expecting students to take college algebra in 8th grade, for example, and working with counselors and families. That was the whole issue with Gear Up grants. So I think one of the ways, it's not going to happen overnight, but one of the ways to address that issue is to have those dialogues with those school districts and try to go together and working on collaborative grants that can then help those students understand the importance of studying hard in high school, improving their skills in the areas that they're not really strong at, and take the challenging courses. It doesn't, just because you don't want to work hard, a C in a hard class is, I think, much more beneficial than an A in an easy class. And also, some students want to go in a different career and technical path, and that's fine. There's a place for those students. But I think working with the local school districts with many of the initiatives that could be put in place, so over several years, that eventually transitions into the university.